Charles Delahousse, a resident of Gallia County, suffers from PTSD from getting shot. He has a prescription for medicinal marijuana and was being driven home by his girlfriend from a dispensary last July when their car was pulled over by police. The official reason listed was failure to signal within 100 feet of the stop sign at Rio Grande. It seemed like a routine traffic stop, but footage from the officer's dash cam shows that he then asked the passenger for his ID and social security number as well. Legal, but unusual. The officer then asked a particularly pointed question.
Is there anything legal in the vehicle today, guys? Weapons, knives, grenades, bazookas, anything of the sort like that?
At this point, Delahousse showed his bag of marijuana along with his medical card that had his name on it. The officer then asked them to exit the vehicle and conducted a search. The officer said he found the end of a blunt with marijuana inside. Delahousse claims it was a butt from a Swisher Sweet cigar, whose wrapping is commonly used to roll up marijuana to smoke. The officer frisked the two and interrogated each of them individually in an attempt to get them to admit that they had been smoking.
I'm asking you the questions, if you notice, I'm asking the questions I'm asking because I already know the answer. But you can sit here and lie and have no character or liability for yourself and be seen as a liar, or you can be honest about what was going on.
The woman denied smoking, but after a few minutes of muted and muffled audio off camera, she then admitted to smoking. Charles alleges that the officer had threatened to take the woman's kids away if she did not admit that they had smoked. Delahousse, on the other hand, did not confess and express his fear of being shot.
I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not trying to get shot out here. I'm trying to go home.
Why would I shoot you, man?
I have no idea. I have no idea why you stopped me. I have no idea why I got
told you I
questioned.
stopped you.
I know, but I'm a passenger. There's no way I should have even been questioned. There's nothing. It's like everything.
It doesn't matter when the odor comes from the vehicle's mine. But honestly, man, to throw out the I'm violating your rights and you don't want to get shot out here, that's being petty. First of all, it is. So you're going to get a ticket for it today. It's mine.
The officer charged Delahousse, a black man, with a minor misdemeanor for drug possession and had the bag containing his medicinal marijuana, vape pen, and $5 confiscated. The white woman who owned and drove the car and admitted to smoking in it was not charged. Delahousse challenged this in Gallipolis Municipal Court, but the case was an uphill battle from the start. Kyle Gilliland, Charles's lawyer from the NAACP, explained that he had scheduled a time and place to view the evidence. However, upon his arrival, the city solicitor did not show up, and the Rio Grande chief of police at the time was there with a white bag. However, the defense could neither see nor feel what was inside of it. Instead, they were shown photographs, including the marijuana weighed on a scale. According to the photograph, the weight of the marijuana was exactly 6 grams, and given his prescription of 14.15 grams, he would have had to have smoked precisely 8.15 grams, over half of his monthly medicinal marijuana prescription, in the 30-minute car ride from the dispensary before being pulled over. The court found him guilty for possession of marijuana based on the end of the blunt found in the car. The judge noted that Ohio's medical marijuana law does not allow marijuana to be smoked. The court also acknowledged that Delahousse was questioned after the search without being read his Miranda rights, but noted that Delahousse had already shown the officer the marijuana before the search. Delahousse, however, sees it differently.
Like they just robbed me. It was a strong arm robbery by the police. I don't need people, but I would like people to be aware that the system is corrupt.
For Newswatch, I'm Curtis Fader.